Well, hello everyone. I hope you guys all have had a beautiful week. Let me go put these in.
A great
Beautiful.
Easter.
And a great Easter. That's right. Easter was last weekend. I forget about Easter, honestly. I will be honest. I forget that Easter. Let me move that. That's a sneak peek. I forget Easter exists. Well, not that it exists, but you know what I mean.
I do.
I don't
It's
celebrate Easter.
one of the most important dates, really.
Yeah, I forget about it. Since the kids are not in school, I don't remember holidays, to be honest. I normally, let's see, which one do I want? I think we're going to go with 2 and 2. So let's do 2 of this one. Current. No. And since the kids, since they finished school, I don't follow. Hey, hello, Motion 929. Can you tell me your name? I am sorry if I've forgotten your name. Be a little something on my own.
Nice to have you.
Yes, very nice to have you. Oh, I see a box. I'm going to
I'm
move that off.
Clint.
Oh, Clint, you are like the chameleon with like 20 million names. He is. I can't keep up with you, Clint. I think you do that on purpose.
Motion
I really
929. Wonder what that means.
yeah. What's the theory behind your name? Tell us what's the whole logic behind your name.
Was he born on September 29th?
No, I don't think so. I don't know, Clint. Tell us what's the logic behind your name. I don't know. A friend of mine came up with it. Oh, gotcha. Motion 929. He's in motion. He's a crack-a-lack in motion. Is that what it is? You're a crack-a-lack in
Potion.
motion?
Potion
Motion
929.
motion. He's a crack-a-lack
Hi,
in motion.
Carrie.
Hey, Miss Carrie. How are you? Thank you, Miss Carrie, for sharing our new digitals. All right, so we got several things that we need to talk about, and it's going to be one of those long nights. May I join your group on Facebook? You already did. You already joined. You're in the group. We said hello, welcome. So there's a lot of things that I need to go over. A lot right now. We're just having our admins, and our admins are Miss Penny, of course. She's my little sidekick. Miss Carrie, my besties. It's my besties are Penny, Miss Carrie,
My.
Nena. Baby is from Colombia, so she speaks specifically in Spanish. So I might have to every now and then stop and speak in Spanish just so that I can, because some of my Spanish followers from back in the day are starting to find me again. And so I need to every now and then pause and remember that they're still in here. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So every now and then I need to speak in a Spanish. And then we have a challenge. If you're interested in partaking in our challenge, every day for the next 30 days, we're going to be doing something just to kind of tweak our minds to be inspired. I know that me in particular with menopause, I get a lot of brain farts. Hey, preppy crafty girl, I'm Joanna here. Hello, Joanna.
Welcome.
Joanna, okay, because I know Joanna from Colombia. So are you from here in the States, Joanna? So
Everybody's got weird
in the
names.
group, we're going to be doing the 30-day challenge where we're doing something. Whether and it's gonna be involving our folio that we're gonna get the measurements today. So it's involving that. Every day we're gonna do something to insert in our folio. And if you are in the group, you would have gotten the digital that I just came up with for the group, and you can use this in the folio. Okay. If you're not following me on Coffee, make sure you follow me. Joanna, yes, from the States. Memphis, hello. We have several friends, very good friends from Tennessee. Miss
Me.
Miss Joyce is from Tennessee. She'll be here shortly. And Miss Debbie, I believe. No, I think Debbie's from Kentucky.
Yeah,
I forget.
Debbie's from Kentucky. I'm the one
Kentucky.
from Tennessee.
Yes, Miss Penny's from Tennessee. How could I forget Miss Penny? I couldn't forget.
You silly goose.
Anywho, so we got our digitals that we're doing. We're going to be doing every day a challenge where every day I'm going to give you a prompt so you can add it to your folio. Tonight we're going to give you the measurement, but we also have a murder mystery. It's not really a mystery because we know who the person that committed the crime is, and he's been found guilty. But have they decided a sentence for him, Miss Penny?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Okay. So this is something that occurred. It's kind of recent. It happened in 2022, and it involves a little child of the age of 7. Okay. Do you want to talk about it? Because I know you're very passionate about this case.
I don't know any names, so do you know names?
His name is Tanner Horner. Tanner Horner is his name, and he is
I just know the logistics of it. I just didn't know any names. But he was a FedEx driver, and he was delivering Barbie dolls to the little girl. And she was waiting in the yard, waiting for him to deliver, and he kidnapped her and sexually assaulted her and killed her and left her upside down naked on the side of the road in 3 foot of water. And he's trying to claim that he hit her with the vehicle and he got scared. But that's not true because it's on
Now, do you
camera.
believe he was scared? I don't think he was scared as much as I think that he was more of a coward.
Yeah, he did
But
not hit her with the truck though because she was standing in the truck.
right, you can see that. And I think if anyone's following this case on, but it's been highly publicized, this case. And if anyone's following it, they would see that this man
This is a true
clearly,
story. He's on trial
he
right now.
clearly, he's trying to get, what he's trying to do is get away with the death sentence because he doesn't want, you know, woe's me, he doesn't want to die.
Well, there was a recorder inside the truck that recorded everything.
And
And
thankfully, there was a recorder. You know that? Because if it wasn't for that recorder, he would have gotten away with it. He would have literally gotten away with it.
well, he's trying to claim that he has too much lead in his system and that
Right.
his mother drank too much alcohol when she was pregnant with him and it's caused him to have multiple personalities. I mean, he's got all
Do
kinds
you
of
buy that? Do you
excuses.
buy that at all?
He's got all kinds of excuses
Yeah.
trying to for his defense, and it just don't spread mustard with me.
No, with me either. And here's why. Because we all know that back in the day, a lot of the paints, a lot of the furniture, especially like cribs and things like that, it
Right?
was all lead based paints.
Didn't kill him.
And I'm sure that a lot of us, sorry, go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Go ahead, Miss Penny.
I didn't say
Oh,
anything.
so a lot of us probably came in contact at some point or another with lead, whether we were chipping, because I don't know about you, but I know I chipped a lot of paint. It was just a habit of chipping paint back in the
Well, how
day.
many pencils
And
have you chewed on in school?
exactly. I mean, the number two pencils, that's all we used. We didn't have these mechanical handy dandy pencils back in the day. So I think that he's full of it. Me personally, I think he's full of it. I think that he's just finding
I
any
just feel sorry
excuse
for her
as to.
family.
It is a true story. Yes, it is a very true story. It's actually he just went to court on Tuesday, I believe. Um, he went in. So it occurred in 2022 in Fort Worth. Well, it happened here in Texas. So it occurred here in Texas. He was a former FedEx driver. And on Tuesday, he pleaded guilty. But what he's trying to do is trying to avoid that death sentence. The little girl was 7 years old. I don't want to say her name. I'm pretty sure that's pretty horrific for the family. It's not, I mean, I think they released the audio of what he actually did to her while she was in his while she was held captive by
Yeah,
him.
the prosecutor said that according to the audio that she fought like a warrior to the end.
And bless her little heart. I mean, I could not be in that courtroom because I think I would have jumped over and God knows what I would have done. I probably would have.
I couldn't
Yeah.
have sat there either. I
And
just couldn't have done it.
imagine that she was expecting a Christmas gift. She was waiting for a toy, and that toy caused her life. But I don't know about. I mean, and we can do all what
Well, I
ifs. I
mean,
mean,
you
maybe the mom
think
was in the bathroom, whatever. I know me.
when you think about these drivers, UPS, the mailman, the FedEx, you think professional. I think professional. I mean, I don't think murder. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
absolutely not. Hey, Lourdes, how are you, hon? How's
Hey,
mom?
Lulu.
Okay. Yeah, so when you're a parent, I know me, and even with Brianna, my youngest is only 21. She'll be 22 here in a couple days. Um, I always tell them don't answer the door. Me particularly, I never answer the door when you know, FedEx or even UPS or an Amazon truck. You just don't know. You just never know, you know?
No, not
Uh,
anymore.
Not anymore. Definitely not anymore. Uh, okay, guys, these are the rules of. I'll be down. I used my good paper. I didn't want to do that.
Well, that's
Well,
good, Lulu.
she's doing good. She's home.
No,
Oh,
she
she's
visited her.
in rehab. Oh, okay. So I mean, typically we all don't answer the door. I never answer the door. I just let them put the package outside the door, and I call it a day. And as soon as they leave, I go in and pick up my package. But it's sad. It's a very sad thing.
You
Okay,
can't
guys,
trust.
I'm going to pause for about the story. These are the free digitals that were dropped today in our group here. The difference between this one and this one, they're both the same. It's just that this one has the little tea shop, and I thought about Nani because she wants to open up a little coffee shop. And then I just kind of took it off of this one and made it here. So yeah, that is the new free digital. I went and printed in the back. So you get two little extra, total of 4 sheets that you'll have as well. So total freebies for Friday. Freebies, we're going to try to do this every Friday. I will drop a freebie. Bits and Bobs by Hey, Miss Sherry. How are ya? So
Hi,
long and
Sherry.
Everyone knows me, calls me before they come over to. That's how it. We know what back in the day. I think that's how it was. You never visited anyone unless you
You call
notified them.
first.
You just don't drop off at someone's house. It's just kind of random to have someone just dropping by your house unexpectedly. And it's pretty horrific and pretty sad that this happened to a little 7-year-old girl who was excited about a gift. Of all things, it was a Barbie house, I think she was expecting.
Barbie dolls.
A Barbie doll. There we go. I remember as a kid, I wanted a Barbie doll so bad, and I got the knockoff version of a Barbie. And it wasn't until I think I was in 5th grade when I finally got my first Barbie because I babysat and the lady gave me a Barbie. Breaks my heart. I know, right? It's so sad. It's so sad. The world that we're living at, that you can't even trust your delivery drivers. It's just, even like with DoorDash, I could never. I can never. I'm scared of Uber drivers because you just never know, you're getting into some random
I
person's
know.
car, and you never know. Just like there's been cases upon cases where the Uber driver has raped, the
Occupant.
the person that hired them to drop them off somewhere. So I just no. I remember one time, Shadi and we went to California to buy supplies for the store, and we were at the airport, and we called an Uber driver, and it was the weirdest thing because this one guy tried to say that he was the Uber driver at the airport, and I'm like, no, this is not what the app, because on the app it tells you the description of the vehicle, and I'm like, yeah, this is not the description of the vehicle, and I refused to get in there, and I asked for another, Uber driver, because you just never know. It's very heartbreaking. Okay, guys, so that is the drop. This is what you guys have. You're welcome to use it on our folio that we're going to start today, our 30-day challenge. I'm just going to briefly go over that, some of these instructions. So on day 1, we're going to cut our folio, which today is going to be officially day 1. I live in the South. You don't show up at someone's house without notice, or you might meet Mr. Smith and I know. Yeah, we're gonna all have to need the assistance of Mr. Smith and Wesson.
Mm-hmm.
Here soon enough,
Uh,
we'll probably need that. I know my camera is backwards. I got to switch it. This is the one thing about this, and it is only
I hadn't even noticed.
on StreamYard, because Baby, hola, buenas noches. So Baby is from Colombia. She's been
Welcome.
since 2011, when I had a whole Spanish group. I'm going to turn my camera around. She's
Well,
one of
while
my
she's doing
designers.
her
So
camera, everybody, please
I'm
go
going
and
to
hit the like button.
switch the camera. Debbie's been following me
Whee!
2000. Yeah, you guys went on a wee 2011. And I said that I was looking for people to help me design with the digitals. And she's going to be one of the people designing for me with the
Well,
digitals.
that's exciting.
So, lo que le estaba diciendo, Baby, es que tú y yo nos conocemos desde 2011, y que tú vas a estar diseñando con las imágenes digitales que yo diseño.
Come and join the
Y,
Facebook group, and that's where the printables are.
yep, join the Facebook group. Let me give you the link to the Facebook group. May post a link to the group. I will. Mm.
Thank you, Carrie.
Oh, there is Miss Carrie. No, she posted a link to YouTube.
Oh,
And then
oh, she's not on
oh, you're not
Facebook.
on Facebook. Okay, well, I will be dropping it on Coffee. Um, I'll be dropping it in my coffee. So just make sure you check my coffee because it'll be there as well. Let me give you the link. Just keep an eye on it on my coffee, and then you'll be able to grab it there as well. So just give me until tonight. I will make sure I add it in there. Okay. I haven't added it into coffee yet for coffee members. Lo que necesitan con gusto estoy a la orden. She says, whatever you guys need, it'll be her pleasure to help. Okay, there's my coffee. Just make sure you keep an eye on it. I haven't yet dropped it. So we're going to be doing a 30-day prompt. Baby, esto es lo que te estaba hablando ayer para el folio que vamos a hacer. Yo luego voy a tener que darte las medidas para ver si tú me ayudas en el proyecto en español, porque obviamente la mayoría de mis seguidoras son en inglés. Entonces, en eso voy a necesitar tu ayuda y tu apoyo. Ok, so, vamos a hacer un reto de 30 días donde todos los días voy a estar dándole algo que vamos a hacer durante 30 días. Y primer día que es hoy, today is the first day one, we're going to be cutting the folio, which is the very first thing that we're going to do. So we'll actually officially make day one tomorrow because I'm giving you guys the measurements today. So tomorrow's actually day one. And when is Mother's Day? Actually, I was trying to time it for Mother's Day. Okay, so if we start, we'll have it ready by Mother's Day so that it could be a gift for somebody. Vamos a comenzar hoy. Yo le voy a dar las medidas. Entonces ya mañana va a ser el primer día en que comenzamos este reto. Todos los días dándole yo como una prompt, no sé cómo se dice eso en español, pero bueno, tú sabes que el español mío es con barreras. Entonces, te voy a dar las medidas después de aquí. So today we're gonna, I'm gonna give you the measurements. We'll score, fold the pieces, and select the papers or color palettes that we want. And you'll start doing it tomorrow because you're going to get your measurements today.
Hi, Joyce.
Say what? Miss Joyce is probably saying, am I on the right channel? You are on the right channel. Miss Joyce, we're talking about, as soon as we get our measurements done, we're going to be going over that FedEx driver murder case. Okay, so today, day one, is we're going to build our folio. You guys will officially start tomorrow because you're getting your measurements today. I will make sure you guys get the measurements in the group. This is something that will help tweak our menopausal brains because when we are struggling with premenopause or menopause, we get a lot of brain fogs. And I don't know about you guys, but I have to stimulate my brain. Okay, so every day, and of course, we do have gentlemen in the group because Clint's in the group as well. Every day I'll give you guys a prompt. Every day I'll do a quick little mini video of what I'm doing just to give you a little bit of an inspiration, okay? So day one is cut the folio using measurements, score, fold all the pieces, select your paper and your color palette, and then we're going to attach and glue the folio together. Okay, so that's what you guys will do tomorrow once you get your measurements. And then day two, we're going to do some flip elements, add your flip pages or flaps, decide placements throughout your folio, cover the cover with coordinating papers. Okay, and then I'm not going to bombard you with all the others. All right, so going back to that murder case, as I'm giving you guys measurements. Miss Petty, what else do you have on that? Tanner Horner is who we're talking about, the FedEx driver who
I haven't heard about what happened in court. I haven't.
So I guess he kidnaps her. He takes her from her home. He claims he hit her and that she was hurt, and because he panicked, he dumped her body. But according to surveillance video footage from inside the vehicle, and I don't know if he didn't know that that existed, but obviously if he's a FedEx driver, he would know that there's cameras in the vehicles, right? And luckily for that, there was. ¿Te vas a acostar a dormir? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to cut is and this is 110-pound white cardstock. You can use whatever color you want, but you want to make sure it's something thick and sturdy, okay? I'm assuming you could probably use 80. Oh, no, okay. So la primera medida is going to be 8.5 by 10. La primera medida es 8.5 por 10 pulgadas, son pulgadas. Y centímetro tiene que multiplicar, vamos a decir, el 10 por 2.56. Pues voy a dar las medidas primero en inglés y luego te lo digo en español. Okay, so first piece, 110 cardstock is 8.5 by 10. We're going to do it on the 10-inch line. We're scoring it at 1 inch. And don't worry, you're going to get all this in PDF form. 2-inch, 8-inch, and 9 inches. Okay, that's going to be the base that holds everything together. All right. Set that one aside. And then, what did I do there? Oh, then we're going to do our 2 pieces that goes on the flap, which is this piece here and this flap here, okay? And that one is the first flap. You're going to cut one piece at 5 7/8 by 8.5. You do not have to score anything to that. That's an easy peasy one, okay? The next one you're going to grab is 4.5 by 8.5. We're going to take our ruler and we're going to make some marks. Grab your pencil. We're going to find our center point, and this one, since it's 4.5 by 8.5, we're going to go on the 8.5 side, and we're going to mark at 4. Can't write with that, huh? 4 1/4. Miss Penny, you can talk about that case. Can you see it? Can you bring it up on your
I'm
TV?
listening to you. No, I can't because I'm on my phone, remember?
Oh, okay.
And I don't have a computer. I'm watching you and listening to you. You're fine. We're fine.
Okay. So we're going to make a mark. Center point is 4 1/4 on the 8.5 inch side. Then on my right hand side, I'm going to make a 2-inch mark. We're going to need our X-Acto knife for this. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. And guys, I'm going to just say it right now. I have a phone on my desk. See this little phone here, and my handy dandy phone? This is the only phone I answer. That's the only phone I'm going to answer. I don't answer any other phone. I don't ever call me while I'm live because that's the only phone I'm going to answer. This one. Okay. All right. So then what we're going to do is we're going to just cut here and cut here. You like my phone?
I like it phone.
I like that phone too. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut that. I'm just going to go edge to edge. So yes, so this guy goes to drop off a package. A little girl, and she answers the door thinking,
no, she was in the front yard waiting.
Oh, I did not do that. So she's waiting for, why was she outside by herself? See, I don't know. See, I would not, I guess I'm just a paranoid parent. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't even like my girls walking around the neighborhood because, there's a lot of sexual predators around here. My girls are grown adults. All right. So we're left with a flap like that. Okay. So
Yeah,
now
but we
we
don't
have,
know. Like I said, her mom could run to the bathroom or anything. What? We don't know
yeah,
why
we don't
she
know the
was there.
circumstances as to what could have occurred, and things do happen, scenarios do happen,
And
situations
I'm
do
sure
happen.
her
It's just,
mom probably is really hating herself right now anyway.
absolutely, I couldn't even imagine. If you guys want to round this off, you can. It might be just easier to keep it that way. I just want to make sure that my measurement here is right. Yeah, okay. It might just be easier just to keep it sharp.
It happened
It
in
happened.
Texas.
It happened here in Texas. It happened in 2022. It's a
Finish
pretty
personality.
sad story.
He's trying to get insanity, but I don't think. Surely to God, they're not going to let him.
No, he's trying to use the fact that he supposedly had lead in his system because of, uh, back in the day, he got lead. I don't think he's going to I don't think he's going to fly. That's going to fly by with a judge. I really don't think so. I would hope a judge would have more common sense than that. He literally abused this child. There was nothing wrong with her because video footage from inside the vehicle
If he knew he
showed.
had split personalities, like you said, why was he working for FedEx?
Why didn't FedEx do, like, they normally do a background check? So why is this, why did it even happen? Is this what I'm trying to figure out? Okay, so we got those 3 pieces cut. One goes here, one goes like that, and then the next piece that we're going to cut is a piece that's, I'm going to label it 2B. So this one's 2A, and 2B is going to attach 2A, and that one's going to measure 2.5 by 10, and we're scoring it at 4 3/4.
I'm glad you're going to write all this down for us.
What's that?
I'm glad you're going to write all this down for us.
That we're, oh yeah. So on the 10-inch side, we're going to score it at 4 3/4. And at 5 1/4. Okay. And then our bumps in the back, and we're just going to fold that in, burnish it. So yeah, so he says that,
Well, if you got a
he
bump
went
in the
in
front too.
and something happened. What's that?
What if you got a bump in the front too?
What's that? Oh, a bump. You mean the
What if you
paper?
got a bump in the front too? Bump in the back?
Oh, Miss Penny. I'm going to go ahead and remove this because it's going to be in visual of my paper. Okay. So then you are left with this. Okay. We're going to take this piece that's 2A, 5 7/8 by 8.5. Move all that aside. We're going to fold that just like that. Like, you're going to see that 1/2 inch. And right on this little gusset, right between the score lines, we're going to flush that up against this flap here. Okay. So let's grab our glue. and blush that against that. So anywho, he says that this girl, that he hit her and that he panicked and he put her in his truck and
got rid of her.
Got rid of her and disposed of her body. But according to that video surveillance on the camera in the vehicle, thankfully that was, available. You can see her, visually see her standing, or I think she was kind of like kneeling, but she was kneeling. You can see her right next to him as he was driving. And allegedly, and I don't know, I haven't seen this part of the video, he did SA her. 666 sick pervert. All right, so now we have
Joyce, you have any input on this story?
Yeah. Does anybody input that's reading up on this case? Now we have this flap, and that flap. Okay, so that's that. The next thing we're going to need is another piece, and this is the actual structure of our folio. And we're going to call this piece 4A. This one measures 6 inches by 10 3/8, and we're scoring it at 8.5 and 9 3/8. Eight and a half.
She said no.
It's a pretty sick, gruesome.
It's sad. She was such a beautiful little girl. She was so beautiful.
I know. It's so sad. It's so, so sad. And I can't imagine. I mean, as a parent myself, I couldn't imagine, the excitement to know that your child's going to be getting a toy. They're so excited. They're thrilled. They're happy. All right. On the creases, we're folding that down just like that. Now you can decide. Now, I was trying to decide, and I think I might. So this one comes in like that. I'm not sure if I was thinking about cutting it and then making 2 little loopy loop thingies. I think I might do that, guys. So I might change this. I think we are. I think I'm just going to shorten it. And I think we're going to go about 6
one from the
inches.
top, one from the bottom.
Yeah, I think because that way we can add one of those little, little closing mechanism instead of magnets. We can do a little string mechanism. I don't know what you mean.
I used
like
I used on mine.
Yeah, the little string, that you wrap around.
Yeah.
Yeah. These.
The policy closure.
These. We might do that. I think.
Yeah, policy.
I think we're gonna do that. So I want to do it that way. Yeah. There are some sickos out there. I agree. All right. So let me hold this because I think I'm going to do it.
But like you said, and you and I were talking about this, if you passed this guy on the street, you would have never, ever, ever thought that he.
No, he doesn't look like someone who would literally murder someone. He looks like a clean-cut guy. It doesn't say, let me look at the story. It doesn't say whether or not he had a significant other. So according to this, it said the only truthful thing that Tanner Horner told law enforcement was that he killed her. Wise County District Attorney James Stanian said during the opening statements, the pattern and web of lies that he put together is going to be hard for y'all to keep up with. It's a lie upon lie upon lie upon lie. I'm not going to day, the little girl, blank stepmother, testified. The jury was shown as an image of the little girl taken from a video inside the delivery truck. She was still alive, sitting on her knees behind the driver's seat. Stanton said that the scenario that Horner told authorities is that he hit her with his vehicle and panic is an absolute lie. He said that she was uninjured when Horner put her into the vehicle. The first thing that Tanner Horner says to the little girl when he picks her up and puts her in the truck, he leans down and he says, "Don't scream or I'll hurt you." He says that twice to her. Stanton told jurors that the evidence, wait, my screen moved. Hold on.
I forgot about that part.
That the evidence in the case is rough and that they will watch the video and hear audio after the camera had been covered up. So he tried to cover up the camera, obviously. You're going to hear what a 250-pound man can do to a 67-pound child, Stanton said. And when I say it's horrible, I mean it's horrible. This is the district attorney general saying. He said the little girl fought Horner and his DNA was found under her fingernails. He also said that Horner's DNA was found in places where it shouldn't be for a 7-year-old. In other words, he asked, oh, I got cold chills. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. I got cold chills. According to an arrest warrant, Horner told authorities that he had strangled the little girl after accidentally hitting her with his van while making a delivery. Horner told investigators that the little girl wasn't seriously hurt after he hit her while backing up, but he panicked and put her in his van. Horner said he didn't want her to tell her father what happened, so he first tried to break the girl's neck, and when that didn't work, he strangled her with his hands in the back of the van. The warrant said Horner took investigators to where he left the little girl's body. In the opening statement, Horner's attorney told jurors, when someone's brain is what's injured, you don't see it. So in other words, the attorney is trying to say that his brain is injured. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He needs to, he's going to find the hard way in prison because, you know, a lot of these people that assault little kids,
they really get rough with them.
Meet their karma.
They may not make
in
it.
jail. Yeah. While acknowledging that the evidence against Horner was overwhelming and terrible, he told jurors that Horner's mother drank while she was pregnant and that he was autistic and suffered from various mental illnesses throughout his life. So then why were you working at FedEx?
Right.
Why how did he get by the system like this? Like, that's so scary. Throughout his life, in addition to being exposed to massive amount of lead, his attorney asked jurors to sentence him to life in prison. The little girl's stepmom, so that was her stepmom, not her biological mother. Did you know that?
No.
It was, oh, that's even, I'm gonna take a breather on this one.
All right, get back to your crafting.
Yeah, I want to take a breather because just to know that it was a stepmom, I'm not saying anything. Mi bella, esto queda grabado. Sí, yo te voy a dar las medidas. No te preocupes, yo te voy a dar las medidas. All right, we're going to change this one. So it is 8 inches. We took off 2 inches. So this is going to change. And we're just scoring it. You know, I have a stepmom, and she was never a nice person when we were little. And my dad actually married her, or
Well,
he got
this
together with.
stepmom seemed to be good, though. She ordered her Barbie
Really?
doll. Yeah.
I
She's
don't
the one
know.
that ordered the Barbie dolls.
So we're scoring it at 6 inches and at 6 7/8 inch. Okay. I don't know. I just, I guess because I had such a horrible stepmom. Why weren't you out there is what I want to know. Like, I don't know. I'm not judging the stepmom by all means. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I understand.
It's
She
just
should have
like,
been watching her better.
been out there. She should have been there with her. You just don't nowadays. It's not like back in the day, that back in the day you could go out there and it's not the same times. Okay. All right. So we're going to score it at 6 and 6 7/8. Yes. Yeah. And then that way we can make one of those little funky looking closures. And then we got another one for the flap that is 5.5 by 6. And we're scoring it at 1 inch and at 1 7/8. So basically the gusset is 7/8 of an inch. This gusset is about 7/8 of an inch. And then you can decide, do you want to round these corners? Do you want to keep them like that? If you're going to round them, you need to do that now. But yeah, that'll go like that. Okay. So that's that. We're going to assemble this and then we'll work on the other. Because our day 2, I think, is when we're going to be doing
Wonder where
some
Mike's
other.
at.
I think he's got a live going.
Oh, okay.
Actually live. So, all right.
He comes
so
over
this is 5A, and it's the bottom flap.
I'm so glad to see everybody come out tonight.
Yes. Yes, that's so exciting. Okay, and then we're going to pull this one back and this one back like so. So let's go grab our main base, which was 8.5 by 10. And we're going to pull those
Carrie.
flaps in. That's what I thought. I know I went in earlier to see him, but
oh, did you?
I had laid down, and I'll be honest, I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
You needed to.
Well, I couldn't sleep. I've been having really bad sleeping patterns, and I couldn't sleep, and I fell asleep watching him. I didn't mean to. All right. So then we're left with a little cute box like that. We're going to take this one that we attach our first little mechanism, and we're going to glue that one like so here. So right here, we're going to put glue. I love my Aunt Carrie, May, and Penny, and Sherry. Don't mess with them, y'all. My temper gonna come out.
Ain't nobody messing with us.
We're good.
Well, at least we got a bodyguard.
Yeah, that's true. True. All right. And then tomorrow, we're going to work on, what is it, day 2? Tomorrow we're going to add our flips and which would be the little mechanism that goes inside. That's what we're going to do. Actually, not tomorrow, because tomorrow you guys are going to cut this, but I will do video on what I'm going to do with that. And I'll be honest, I hate recording videos. I can't stand recording videos. I hate it.
You like
I
live?
can't tell you. I prefer live because I don't have to edit anything. I hate editing videos. I cannot stand editing videos, but
well, just make it as it is. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake.
I know. Okay, so now we have that on that side, and then on our
my eyes are everywhere.
Clint, good guy, our protector, the protector. All right, now we're going to go and put this little piece that we cut here. And like I said, you can round these off if you choose. If you don't want to cut this like this because you just don't want to, then just go ahead and leave it at 4.5. It'll just be halfway through. That's entirely up to you. That is up to your discretion. Okay.
Thank you, Clint. That's sweet.
Yes, I'm going to be using Mother Dearest because this gives us enough time if we start it tomorrow. If you guys start it tomorrow, I'm going to make sure you guys get the measurements. This will be ready for Mother's Day, and you can give it to someone for Mother's Day. Would that be a beautiful gift to give to somebody? I think so. I think it'd be a beautiful gift. You miss making us laugh. I miss hearing you guys laugh. And they say chivalry is dead. Here in the bit, we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it rip. Okay, there we go. That is nice. Now we're going to grab this one that was labeled 4A, which is our flap that measures 6 by 8, and we scored it. What did we say? At 6 and at 6 7/8. We're going to attach it to the back of this one here of 1A. So 4A goes to 1A. And again, you have a 7 1/8 inch. Does it? But yeah, guys, I really hate recording videos. Y'all just don't know. I can't recording a video. It's my pet peeve. You guys need to hear me when I'm recording a video.
So you're really gonna make it a challenge for yourself.
It is a challenge for myself because I'm trying to make my brain work. Honestly, I need to do this because I have to get my brain to work. It's challenging. It's going to be challenging for me. All right, then we're going to take the other bottom flap. I'm calling it 5/8 bottom flap that measures 5.5 by 6, and we scored it at 1 inch and at 1 7/8. And we're going to put glue here, and we're going to attach it to the bottom. I'd rather do live than shorts. I agree. I just cannot stand recording because I have to edit, and that requires a lot of time. And I had to go. I have Adobe Premiere. That thing's my nightmare. Then I purchased a year of Filmora, whatever, and I'm still learning it. So, because I kept having issues. Wait, why is that short? Wait. That's not right. I cut it wrong. Why is that? That's not 6. Guys, see that? I was too busy. I did it in the wrong side. Oh, and now I gotta cut. Too busy. Honey. Pay attention, honey.
It's all white to me. You can't tell.
No, because I had to score it on the 6-inch side, and I didn't. I scored it on the wrong side because I wasn't paying attention and not following my own
Oh,
directions. But that's all right because I got a lot of this paper.
I just have faith in you, so
You just go with the
I
flow.
go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
You just
Anywho,
don't know.
so this evil person takes the little girl, makes all kinds of excuses. Typical man can't, he
Take
can't.
responsibility for his actions.
Exactly, typical man thing. And no offense to men, because there's some wonderful men out there. My husband's one of them. But we do have some men out there. I went to college for film and TV. Digital editing was the worst, but now I do it for a living. I have to use Adobe. That has. Oh my God. Maybe I need to pick your brain, because I have Adobe, and let me tell you, either the sound goes off. It's been a nightmare.
You
I
need to
think I
have a
have
talk
great.
with her.
I need to have a talk with her. I need to pick her brains. I can't. I just started using it because I used to use Movie Maker, but this computer doesn't take, Movie Maker. It's old, outdated, and I've been trying to do Adobe. And for some reason with OBS, because I have to record on OBS, um, it's always one thing or the other. I just can't stand it. Oh God, I can't stand it. Anywho, I'm gonna have to pick your brains, Joanne. Okay, so we're gonna do it at 5.5. Is it Joanne or Jo? Because in Spanish it's Joanna. How do you say your name? Is it Joanne? Am I saying it right? Or you need a lot of RAM, and it's a good 3T external. I do have a lot of RAM on this computer. That I do have. And the reason I have a lot of RAM is because I have Illustrator, Adobe, and I have Silhouette, all my little cutting.
Jonna.
Jonah, right?
Jonna.
Jana. All right. So in my case, it's more of let me read my notes, guys. I got to read my notes.
Do it
Menopause
right.
brain
Do
just.
it right.
This one's 5.5. And we're scoring it at 1 inch and 1 7/8. No, it has to be on this one. 1 inch. One 7/8 of an inch. And it goes like that. Probably maxed out your computer. What? Can't be. It's a new computer. Computer illiterate. I'm not. I think honestly, because I know that's a fairly new computer. But I think it's user friendly. A user where I don't know how to use Adobe. I
There
hate
might
it.
be some tricks or tricks she can tell you.
Yeah, you probably do, because I hate it. Okay. I can't tell you how much I absolutely hate it. Okay, we're going to put the glue down here, and we're going to. It is a pain in the arse, for lack of better words. Arse.
Leo says you're a
Okay, we're going
pain
to
in a
stick it.
jabooty.
Djibouti?
Mm-hmm. He tells
Djibouti?
Macy that.
Djibouti.
You're just a pain in the
Dj-
booty.
How's his scar healing?
I haven't seen it. They said he's doing good with it, though. You never know he's hurt.
Aw. Joanna, do you do videos? I tell you, that is, I wish I could edit video. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, since it's like that, originally we were gonna put magnets, but we're not gonna do magnets now. After all, we're just gonna do one of those little loopy 8 closures.
Policy closure.
Policy. What is it called? Policy?
Policy closure.
Okay, okay. My mom used to be Judy Booty. Let me see. If all you are trying to do is edit for YouTube, you should just use less robust program. Yeah, that's all I need it for. Trust me, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm horrible. Like, I signed up for a year with Filmora. I don't have, see, my daughter has the Apple computer. I don't have iMovie. For YouTube, I just use iMovie and I do minimal editing. See, I bought a Apple computer when I had the store. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I gave it to my daughter. The story of my life is that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. We have a nice little box. And the reason we don't have it all the way through is because with everything we have added, I don't want it to kind of burst at the seams.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is what it's going to look like. Okay. You can put your magnets. But today is not a day for magnets. Today is the day we're going to choose your colors. I'm using my collection that I just released. Mother Dearest is the collection that I'm going to be using, which is this collection, because it's going to be something for Mother's Day.
You can get it over on Coffee.
Yeah, and you guys can sign up for coffee with that, but I'm probably going to be using something from this collection to decorate my let me see.
I heard that.
I know. Okay. So this is kind of the stuff, this is what I'm going to use to decorate. So that's pretty much that for today. I will make sure you guys get all the measurements so you guys can start first thing tomorrow. And then day 2 is, which will be Sunday, we're going to do our our insert for the inside, our flaps. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And I'll make sure I put this in the group. But yeah, I'm using this collection and it's absolutely beautiful. I love my little journaling cards. And I just released, oh, this is in the group too, for those who are in the group free. This was released for members. Yep. That's 37 pages, but it's actually like 51 for members of coffee. They get 51 pages, I think. Okay. So that is it. That is our folio that we're going to start our 30-day challenge, and hopefully we'll have it ready for
She says
Mother.
that you can edit right from your phone with CapCut.
Oh, well, I would have to record.
CapCut.
CapCut, yeah. And I would have to record from my phone, though, right? And see, that's the other problem. I hear a lot of people say that they use their phone to record. Now, what is the best way to record? Would it be better portrait or landscape? I've never had that, like it's my gracias, baby. No sé si tú quieres organizar la chica en español para hacer un video para ella, no sé, se hace más fácil así, no sé cómo tú crees que sería más fácil.
Landscape.
Landscape, okay. I'll try recording, but then I need to see myself on the computer to make sure I'm not off because I'm notorious. So there was a program that I used to use back when I was designing for Shalbella, and there was a program that I was able to put my phone and then I can see it on the computer. Shorts are in portrait. Well, thank you so much for that information. I really, 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 really appreciate that because I struggle with video editing.
Are we going to talk
So
about the serial killer tonight or not?
yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're done with this. This is just we're done with that. I know there's something that I can use that I can see. You can mirror your phone to a TV or monitor. Can you mirror your phone to a TV or monitor? I can. I just think I know there's a program. I just can't remember now because it's been so long. And menopause has created havoc in my brain. Okay.
Like when
All
I
right.
want to watch the videos that you send on coffee, I send it from my phone to my TV.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, you have YouTube videos though. You don't pay you pay that extra month thing,
I pay for a premium,
don't you?
YouTube premium.
Okay, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it, Preppy, and see how I do that. I really need. That's my struggle. Okay, this is something that I wasn't gonna show it, but she's here, and this is something she commissioned me to do. I use fabric, and it's one of those albums that you can lay flat, and
Oh, how beautiful.
it goes like that, and it opens
Oh.
like that.
Oh.
And then there's a pocket here, a little, and I haven't finished decorating, but it pretty much a waterfall pulls out. Okay. And then over here we have this flap, and there's a pocket here that will have
Oh, May.
that'll go in there.
Isn't it beautiful?
And then this one opens up like that. And then we just did this pocket now. See how it looks like? We just did this little style for here, which is this one here. It'll look like this. So you have like that 1/2 inch flip. Okay. And then over here, we have another little pocket here. And then it opens up like that.
Oh, it'll be.
Thank you.
There's a lot of places for his pictures.
Yes, and that's what I wanted. I want to make sure you had stuff for his pictures. Plenty of little space for his pictures.
This is for my new grandson, y'all.
Yes, and she's like been patiently waiting for me to do this. And we had originally, and I'm going to show you guys and I maybe you guys can tell me, but it was a matter of picking the right the right paper. Paper makes a huge difference.
Yeah, you had to change your mind in midstream.
Yeah, in mid of the project, I was like, this is not going to work for a baby. There's no way. And I'll show you which paper
I chose.
I told her, I said, Miss Penny, that is not going to work. That paper is not going to work. And you guys can see, she originally wanted this one, which is from Stamperia. And so I have, and I might just send this to you, Miss Penny, because I had done these pages. And you could just figure out,
what to do with them.
I didn't even add this one in there. Volvimos mail, amo tus trabajos, tú sabes, por ti inicié en el scrapbook. Ah. She says, Baby says that she started scrapbooking because of me when she started following me in 2011. This is what I want to do for a wedding album. This gives me some good ideas. You're welcome. See, it's what I like about this new technique of doing your album. Anyway, so this is here. I'm going to show you. Let me close this up.
Inspiration.
It's that it lays flat. You don't have, normally when you do albums and you do the spine and you wrap it up, it kind of tightens it to the point where when you want to open it up, you can't lay it flat so you can flip through it. And it's because of how we're wrapping it. And so this way of doing it this way, and if you guys want me to show you how I did it this way, I can do a video on that. But it kind of lays flat and you can actually work through it. And yeah, so Joanna followed me when I would do a lot of albums, and I kind of steered away from albums for so many years after I, started doing mixed media and dabbling in this and dabbling in that. And now it's just like talking to Miss Penny. She's like, you need to breathe. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. And then we have that
one. Go back
one.
to your roots.
Yep. Okay, so you do want me to show you guys how I did this. This is actually fabric that I use. It's not fabric. It's fabric pieces that I buy. I will say it is a bit of a pain to do, but because it's the glue.
It's worth it though.
It's kind of like, anyway, Miss Penny. So let me show you the Stamperia paper that she picked. So she had picked this Stamperia paper, and I went and got the stuff, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to work, because you see how big that is? It's probably good for like maybe a 10 by 10 album, Yeah, I would say like a 10 by 10 album, and even then, I mean, that is pretty.
Oh yeah, that's pretty big. That's for like a 12 by 12 scrapbook page.
This frame, yeah, it's like a scrapbook page. And this entire collection, that's pretty much it. It's nothing. It doesn't have any journaling cards or anything. But that's like almost 10 inches, that frame. And the only tidbits you have is this, right? And so it's like, okay, here's another one. I had started another one. So here's a full one. It's like, it's scrapbook. It's not. It doesn't look for a child.
It's not baby. Yeah, it's not for a baby.
It's not baby. Yeah. It's like, okay, Miss Penny, we need to rethink this, because I don't have much to work with. And I just felt limited. I didn't think it was baby geared. And it's so big. Extraño las maletines. Yes. ¿Sabe qué? Yo hace años que no hago una maleta. So Bevy's talking about a suitcase that I designed years ago, and she's one of the first ones that I showed how to make my suitcase. Yeah, look at that. It's like pretty, but not. It's not giving.
Too big of it's too big.
Yeah, and the only thing that I had to design to decorate with is this. I could cut these out, and I would have to buy this one. I can cut this out, but again, you're limited. These are pretty big. They're like 5 inches in diameter. And then these tidbits, it's like, So I made this page, and it's like, okay, this one's kind of folded because of how it's been stored. I just didn't feel like it was for baby.
I think you made a good choice.
Thank you. I'm picky. Can you tell? I'm very picky. Very, very picky. I'm going to put my name on it. I want to be picky. All right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm just probably going to send these to you because you might be able to use it for something and for him, you know, for the family. It's what I'm going to send you that because I'm sure there's something you can find to put that in for them. So yeah, going back to our case, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting this and work on showing you guys how this is made.
The album cover.
Thank you, Miss Sherry. All right, let's go back to our case. So her stepmom told jurors that the package Horner had dropped off was a Christmas present for the little girl, a box of You Can Be Anything Barbies. Oh my God, how sad. Oh my God, can you imagine? The Barbie was You Can Be Anything. That was the Barbie. Oh my heavens. Strand, who has since divorced. Oh wow, the stepmother has now divorced the father of the little girl.
Oh no.
Wow, I wonder if the father blamed
I
her for
blamed
that.
her.
She said Athena, the little girl, enjoyed living out of their land in the country where she got out to run wild and free. So the trial has moved to Wise County, Fort Worth, after Horner's attorney argued that he would not have received a fair trial. He should not get a fair trial. He should not. Absolutely not. So this is ongoing right now because they just started in court 2 days ago, I believe. And I think they're showing footage of, I guess, of what he did to her, and how she fought fiercely, I mean, in the truck with him. So, yeah. I think it's disgusting. I don't know if I can cut that with my cutter. Let's cut it with this. I don't know anything else about this guy. Do you know anything else about him, Miss Penny?
No.
I don't know if there's anything about this guy other than, see, this is, I love linen. I printed this on linen paper, but it
How
trips.
old
It
is
rips.
he?
Let's see. It doesn't really tell me. Let me see.
I thought I heard you say. I didn't know.
He doesn't even look like the kind of guy that would have, you know, I mean, he looks like a creeper, though. He does look like a creeper. Let me ask our friend ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT if it can give us more info on him. I know people are probably saying, you're using ChatGPT. He's my friend.
That's your favorite app, ain't
Can
it?
you? Yes, it is, because I can ask it any question and it helps my brain. Can you
Leo
tell
uses it
me
a lot.
more about Tanner? It's such a helpful little app. I know it's affects our water system and all that because it's,
Oh.
can you tell me? Okay, it's thinking. I'm gonna have to use, because I used linen paper, it kind of affects.
Hard to cut.
Okay, so here you go. Tanner Lynn Horner. Oh my God, his middle name is Lynn.
Mm.
Can you, I'm sorry.
What's so
And it's
funny
spelled
about
like
that?
a female
Oh.
because his middle name is Lynn.
Hey,
Lynn.
my
Lynn.
brother's name was Jolynn.
Really? Lynn, Lynn.
Lynn, Lynn, yeah.
Really?
Jolynn Hughes, yep.
Oh, I thought that was a girl's name. Sorry. Okay.
It became a
He
girl's
became
name.
known for the kidnapping and murder of 7-year-old. I'm just going to say her name, Athena. in Texas in 2022. What happened in the case? In November 30th, 2022, well, that's a little early for a Christmas gift. Don't you think? This happened in November.
November 30th. Wow.
So why was she getting an early Christmas gift? That's kind of okay. November 30th, 2022, Horner was delivering a package, reportedly a Christmas gift to Athena in her Wise County, Texas home. He encountered Athena outside and abducted her, placing her in his delivery truck. He later killed her by strangulation inside his vehicle. So it was inside of FedEx. I wonder if FedEx, I mean, I don't know if FedEx is going to, I don't know. I guess he can't be
Sherry
held
Lynn?
liable because he, like, the legal, that, I don't know. Can you guys help me get my brain thought out? How, if it happened in their property, in their vehicle, are they held liable for that? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Could FedEx be held liable because it did happen
I think
on?
so.
I think so
I
too.
think
Like I
so because they did not
proper, yeah,
properly vet the driver.
right. Like they hired anyone to run their deliveries without proper background check.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and he according to him, according to his defense, he knew he had problems.
yeah, and I'm sorry, they should have done proper background check. They're supposed to do proper background checks. So they found her body 2 days later, not far from the home. In his statement and investigation, Horner initially claimed that he accidentally hit her with his vehicle and panicked, but investigators later found out that that was not true. Evidence showed that Athena was alive in the truck, and that is so true. There is vehicle footage from the camera in the vehicle of her kneeling right behind him, and because he's driving obviously, and she's kneeling down right behind him. Her eyes are open, so she's clearly awake, and clearly alert. Charges in court case: he was charged with capital murder of a child under 10, aggravated kidnapping. In April of 2026, he pleaded guilty in court. Because of that, the trial moves straight to deciding his punishment, whether it's going to be the death penalty or life in prison without parole. She's such a beautiful little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Prosecutors presented disturbing evidence, including audio and video from the truck. Horner admitted to the killing, but gave conflicting explanation, including blaming an alter ego. He said he had an alter ego.
Mm.
And if you look at this guy, it's almost like the same guy from New York, the Long Island killer. That guy just pleaded guilty as well to 8 counts of murder, but he
He
doesn't
did
even
some
look
more
like a murder. It's like
confessions.
you can. That's how mine is spelled. Lynn. It's like weird. Okay. um. So there's also allegation of sexual assault supported by DNA evidence through the legal outcomes in aspects. Oh my God. So he did in fact essayed her. He did in fact. I'm going to show you
But
guys
they
a
didn't charge
screen
him with
of
it.
her. Let me see. The jury is currently deciding whether he will receive the death penalty or life in prison. The victim was a young child. Suspect was delivery driver who trusted to come to homes. The crime happened during something in a routine package drop off. I'm assuming if there was evidence of a sexual assault, he has to be. I mean, that's part of it. I'm assuming. I don't know. Um, Let me see, was he married? Let me ask. No, there's no credible verified information showing that he was married. Major reporting about him forced focus on his crime, his background in the trial. No confirmed wife or marriage. No children. Correct. There's no verified information that he didn't have children either. So he must have been a lonely, I don't know, weirdo.
Pervert.
Yeah. Yeah. Sad. Anyway, so I guess the stepmom and the dad got divorced. But then I question, if this was in November, how could they say it was a Christmas gift? And why was this little girl out there playing? She's saying it's because she liked to play wild and free. Do you guys, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I didn't have a very good stepmom. You know?
Right.
I didn't have a good stepmom, and I definitely did not have a good stepfather either. Maybe that's why I have such I'm not.
But you
100%.
did get your you got your dad. You got him good several times.
I got him good.
Especially with the nair.
No, I hit him with my hockey stick.
Yeah, but you left the nair sitting on the side of the shower, and
Yeah, I had an nair, but that was not my fault. That was because he didn't know how to read English, and he didn't see the dummy. He was dumbass. He wasn't good at reading and writing Spanish.
Did your mom think it was funny? I'm wondering, did she think it was funny, or did she get mad too?
No, she thought it was funny.
Oh, okay.
And back then because he had a good lock of hair. He had long hair.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was all about his hair. He really was.
It kept falling out in pieces.
And all I remember is he would call my mom like, Edie! My mom's name was Iris, and in Spanish it's called Edie's. And he just went crazy. Edie's! My hair! Oh my God, now that I think about it. Oh Lord. He's probably over there. And I'm not gonna say he's in heaven because he deserves to be in hell. He's probably over there in hell saying, that little brat. I didn't do it intentionally. At the time, I did not. I think I had to be about 9 or 10. I wasn't that old. So that was on him, not me. We had not yet gone to Puerto Rico because we moved back to Puerto Rico in 5th grade. So it might have been when I was about 9, almost 10.
Lulu's daughter-in-law's name Iris.
Me voy a descansar, te escribo mañana, ok. Un abrazo. Buenas noches, que descanse. Gracias por estar aquí. And here's a favorite part, and I know I need to connect, Miss Penny. I need to get with you, and I can figure out a machine, but that scan and cut is my pet peeve.
I know, I've been promising to show you.
I get intimidated by it.
I've got to finish my project though. Man.
Just like I'm sitting here in my head thinking about that day. I remember the house. It's so funny. It is so funny. We lived right across Smyrna Middle School. We had just moved into that house, and all I heard was him screaming. So our bedroom, it was a kitchen. From the kitchen, we went into our bedroom, and then you walk down the hallway, it was bathroom, and then my mom's room was in the back. And I just specifically remember hearing him scream my mom's name. And he just had a gob of hair coming. He had all this hair. Asshole. That's what he did. Baby said good night, guys. Guys, I broke a nail right in half. Oh my God, that thing hurt.
Good night.
He was just mad because he had all his hair coming out. He's like, my hair is growing out. And Mom said, what shampoo are you using? He said, and Mom said, that's for your legs to, remove the hair off your legs. I did get a little in trouble, but not because she was laughing a little bit because he was such an idiot. For leaving it out. Yeah. For leaving it out in the open. And I'm like, well, you should have learned how to read.
There's a school across the street.
Yeah, exactly. Right. There was a middle school right there. He could have gone over there and learned how to. Oh God! Did my camera just go off?
Yeah.
Did I just see my camera go off?
For a second.
It's got to be what do you call that thing? StreamYard. Acting up. So the other case we want to talk about is that Long Island guy that he was
Serial.
like a serial. Yeah, he was a serial killer. I mean, for years. Can you imagine being married to a guy like that? It sucks to be him, right? And when I say he had, well, his hair was, his hair was passed down his Puerto Rican. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was Puerto Rican, but he was a white-skinned Puerto Rican, and he had very like almost blondish, dirty blonde hair, and so his hair was falling off.
Rex.
That was the first. I think that was the first time he had to cut his hair because he had long hair. His hair was down. Rex, he had hair down to past his shoulders. His hair was.
Yes, Joyce.
I think that was
Rex. That's his name.
Oh yes, the guy from Long Island. He pleaded guilty to the. I think they're getting him for 7, and there's
11.
Something about the 8th one. There's a deal on the 8th one, and I think he's going to show them. He's going to part of the plea deal, but he had like a smirk on his face. It looked almost like repulsive. It was creepy. The smirk he had on his face.
I mean, he looks creepy now, but then back then he wasn't.
No, he was a very well he was a very respected engineer, I believe. And his wife, I think, is in the process of divorcing him. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, yeah, I wouldn't. Does he have kids? Let me see. Hold on. Let's ask ChatGPT. What can you tell me about? What can you tell me about the Long Island murder? Long Island serial killer. Between 2010 and 2011, police searching for missing women discovered multiple sets of human remains.
Wait. Joyce said he's got two. One girl, one boy.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
So it's a total of 10 victims were found along the same stretch of road. Most victims were young women working as escorts. The list goes from Maureen, Melissa, Megan, Amber. They're called the Gilgo Four, the most well-known victims. These four are believed to have been killed by the same person due to similar circumstances, bodies found close together, similar method of disposal. In 2023, in July, police arrested Rex Humerman, in New York. Oh, he was an architect. An architect from New York.
Wow.
He was charged initially with connection with 3 of the Gilgo 4 murders, later charged with the 4th victim, an additional case as the investigation expanded. Key evidence, DNA evidence including hair linked to him and his family, burner phones used to contact the victims, internet search tied to the crimes. Current status as of 2026, Herman has pleaded not guilty. No, he did. He pleaded guilty the other day.
Joyce said in the beginning he dismembered them.
But I think there's something. Yes. All right. So is he still married? I think there was something about him and his wife were separated. No, he is divorced. He was married to Aisha for many years. She filed divorce shortly after his arrest in 2023. The divorce was finalized in 2025. 2026 reports that his ex-wife confirmed the marriage is over. So the bottom line, previously married, divorced in 2025, and he does have children. So yeah, and Miss Joyce.
I hope she took everything you had.
Oh, right. I mean, he was a successful architect from what I heard. I mean, he had a good
what an embarrassment.
Reputable. So that's pretty gross. But I guess he was utilizing those services, and then I don't know. There was a guy in Delaware years ago who went around killing. He had a fetish for not a fetish. It was my mom had worked in the same plant that he worked in, but I guess he had something against prostitutes or something, and so he would walk around or drive around,
pick them up,
and when he would see them, I guess he would pick them up and then he would take them somewhere and murder them.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's pretty.
I'll be right back.
But this guy, he's a big guy. He's huge. So he probably overpowered these women. No. And they had no chance of surviving. There was another one that we were, Nani and I were reading, the Lizzie Borden. She is from, or was, that happened in the 1800s, I believe. He murdered her dad and her stepmom. But then she spent most of her life in a mental institution. Lizzie Borden, I think it was her name. Lizzie. You don't think she did it? We were watching that the other day. Let me see about that one. Hold on. We were just watching that the other day. Have you heard that
I'm
case
back.
on Miss Lizzie Borden?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was
Hey,
from 1892.
Dolly
Actually,
went
she's
and
from
stayed in
Fall
the
River.
house.
She's from Fall River, so she's from Massachusetts, or
Yeah,
was,
Dolly
because
went and stayed in the house.
who did? Dolly Parton?
No, Dolly Vision.
Who's that?
The guy from that we watched that you called into his show.
Oh, he stayed in that house.
Uh-huh.
They did. We were watching one of those haunted thingies on TV yesterday, and that came up, and I was like, that is so scary.
He said they had like mannequins laying on the couch like where she killed her dad.
Miss Joyce doesn't think she did it. Why don't you think she did it, Miss Joyce? You think the sister did it? The sister wasn't there, I believe. Let me look at the case.
She thinks it's a
Because I'm
brother.
waiting for Miss Joyce to answer. Oh, wait, she had a brother? Wait a minute. Hold up. I think it was the brother of her dad's brother. It could have been. That makes sense. Okay, who was Lizzie Borden? Lizzie Borden lived in Fall River. That's where my sister lives, Fall River, Massachusetts.
Wow.
She was the daughter of a wealthy but frugal businessman, Andrew Borden. She lived with her father and stepmother, Abby Borden. Her mom died when she was little, so she didn't have her mom. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to see. My lighting is not helping me today. For some reason, it's been raining here, so my lighting is a little bit on the dim side of life. Andrew was killed on the couch downstairs. A murder were extremely violent with a multiple blow to the head. I would have to agree. That would have to be someone with a lot of strength, because especially to take down two people.
Read what Sherry
I would have to
said.
agree.
I'm not sure.
Give me a second. Hold on, let me go back to the screen. I agree, Joyce. Something didn't add up with the case. There was a Beatles song, Maxwell Silver Hammer, came from it, if I remember correctly. I agree. With the it being two murders in the house, it would have to be someone,
Strong.
And I think someone strong. And I think the dad, because he came from wealth, but there were some periods of where he struggled financially, and then he made a comeback, I guess. I think well, that's not going to match in there, is it? Oh, we need to make that bigger.
If you all are enjoying us talking about our criminal cases, push one in the chat.
But I did not. I'm going to trim it because I did not score that right. It's like the O.J. Simpson. They always said, how did he manage to kill two people? But I mean, he was a strong guy. That was a strong guy. You're talking.
He was a big old football player.
Yeah, he was a big football player that was used to tackling people. Whereas this person, there's no way that he could tackle somebody and instantly get away with it. With especially a female. Sorry, I gotta think. Small stature. Let's see what's her height was. The trial took place in 1893 and it became a media sensation. Well, there was no media back then. That's a lie. I love the way they say media sensation.
There wasn't but one
Lizzie
newspaper.
defense argued that there was no evidence. Well, yeah, but not like now. I mean, when we think of media, we think about like social media now.
Yeah, they had like local newspapers.
Yeah, yeah. There was no direct evidence linking her to the crime. Police investigation was flawed. Results. Lizzie was acquitted, found not guilty. What happened to after? Lizzie remained. Oh, so she didn't go. I thought she was put in a mental hospital. Wait a minute. Lizzie remained in Fall River, but was shunned
Not if
by
she was
society.
acquitted.
She later moved to a larger home and lived quietly until her death in 1927. Why did I see something that she was put in a mental hospital?
Huh. If not if she
I
was
thought that's what
acquitted.
they were saying yesterday when we were watching, that she had her sister had her admitted to a mental hospital.
Sure, he says 5'4".
You think she was bipolar?
5'4".
Oh, 5'4". How big was her father? How tall was her father? He was 5'6", weighed about height, weight. He was 5'6".
About 200 pounds, I bet.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking now. Here's what we generally know. Andrew Borden, height 5'6", weight estimated about 160, 180. Described as stocky and solid. He was 69 years old at the time, so he wasn't very up to speed. He wasn't very quick. Now, her stepmom was 5'2", and she was heavier set and stout. So she was about 150, 170 pounds. Committed the crime. So at the time, and even today, there's several theories who killed Andrew Borden and Abby Borden. Lizzie Borden, most widely suspected. People thought that she was home during the murders, no signs of forced entry. She gave conflicting stories. She may have tension with her stepmother. Those evil stepmothers. Opportunity plus possible motive. So they're thinking because she had a disconnect with her stepmother, that was possibly why. Why many believed it: opportunity plus motive, suspicious behavior after the murders. I wonder if maybe she paid somebody. Bridget Sylvan, the maid, Borden's live-in maid, was in the house that morning. Why she was expected. She was present. She thought she could have a dispute with the family, but she had an alibi. So the maid had an alibi. No evidence linked her to the crime. A stranger or an intruder was another theory. Someone entered to the home and committed the crimes. Possible motive: robbery, revenge against Andrew Borden. Problems with this theory: no forced entry. Okay, and here's where Miss Joyce comes in, and she might be right. John Morse, the uncle, Lizzie's uncle, visiting at the time. Why was he suspected? He was in town the day before, left the house that morning, but he had a strong alibi, allegedly. No solid evidence tied him to the crime. All right.
Did they not find blood on her or anything, or her clothes
Well,
or
remember back
anything?
then, I mean, there was no such thing as DNA or, Nani, guess what time it is? It's coffee time. Why it remains a mystery. It says coffee time, coffee time. No direct evidence tied anyone to the murder. Crime scene handling was poor by modern standard. I wonder with today's technology,
With
with
proof.
Dana, that they could possibly try. Oh, that just gave me cold chills again. No evidence tied. Crime scene handling was poor. The jury found reasonable doubt. Bottom line, most suspected was Lizzie. Official result, not guilty. Case status, still unsolved. That is so weird. Still unsolved. That is beyond crazy.
Wow.
So we'll never
I
know,
wonder
I
how
guess.
long it's been since anybody's looked at the case, though.
What's that?
I wonder how long it's been since someone's looked at the case.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That with modern technology, the way it is, I'm surprised that they have not come up with, the data. What is that? They're using now a new data source to. But if they didn't preserve any of the evidence, you'll just never know. You gotta preserve that. So, I mean, is it gonna prove anything? They're all dead. What's it gonna prove? Like, oh, bring her back from the dead and say you're guilty, or whoever, the uncle, the maid. He was a very frugal person, and there was a lot of people that possibly could have had it out for him. Oops, forgot to put blue here. I doubt that they kept any evidence. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it back then? They're not going to ever resolve that murder. That's case closed. Closed, sealed, shut.
Well, anyway, it's a house that you can rent the room. They rent the rooms out.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want. I mean, I guess they died there. She's not. How can I say it? If she didn't do it, then did she live in the house? Hold on. Did she stay in the house? Let's look that up.
I'd say they did.
I don't think it would have been easy for her to just pick up and move,
They said that she moved into a bigger house later on.
Did Lizzie stay in the house? Let's see. Answer me, Chat GPT. I think Chat GPT gets mad at me sometimes as I ask them stupid questions, just like Alexa. Yes, for a short time after the murders. No, she eventually moved out. It's a beautiful home. I mean, it is absolutely breathtaking.
Really?
Immediately after the killing in 1892, Lizzie Borden continued living in the family home on 2nd Street. I wanted to ask my sister if she's ever, because my sister lives in Fall River. Her arrest, she lived there during the investigation, her arrest, her trial. She was acquitted. Lizzie and her sister Emma stayed in the house for a short period after she was found not guilty in 1893, but the home became a major attraction for crowds and media, and the sisters faced heavy public judgment. Moving to a new home. Hold on, Chad's kind of go. Later in 1893, Lizzie and Emma moved to a larger, more upscale house called Maplescroft. This was a wealthier neighborhood far from the crime scene. Why she left: constant attention and curiosity seekers, social isolation and gossip, desire for a fresh start. Final takeaway: stayed in the original house temporarily after the murders, moved out within a year after she was acquitted, and lived the rest of her life in Maplescroft. So yeah.
They took the hat. Well, at least they took the money and did something
Yeah, she
beneficial
must
with it.
have. But they said he was very frugal. Like he was very, very frugal. Um, he didn't like to spend money. He didn't want to do any of that kind of stuff. So
Well, they spent it for
very
him.
frugal. Huh?
I said they spent it for him.
Mm-hmm. Frugal was his name. Oh, frugal was his name. Oh, Bingo, Bingo.
Oh,
Frugal was.
Casey says, "Oh, oh."
Oh, Emma's starting to like um what do you call that? Bubbles. So
Yeah.
she's constantly bothering Carla. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Itsy bitsy spider. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about tonight? We got the folio measurements. Anybody going to be participating in that little challenge we have? Anybody? 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 Anybody?
Speak up, speak up.
You know what I needed? What this needed was like a little tag or something. We could have put a tag here, but I didn't. I didn't. Speak now or forever, forever
Hold your
hold your
peace.
truth. What challenge, Miss? She didn't hear about our challenge. So in the group, we have a 30-day challenge to kind of tweak our brain to create something every day because, you know, as y'all know, menopause has created havoc in my life. And I'm sure I'm not the only woman out there that I'm going to just kind of, you know, do my own thing here. I think I should have made these little images a little bigger. So I might go in there and tweak these images to be just a tad bit bigger. I was trying to fit it all on one sheet because I thought in my brain that it would be better if we made it bigger, you know.
Small,
But smaller, yes. You're planning to attempt it. So yes, Miss Joyce, this is a challenge. Every day for 30 days, we're going to be adding something to our folio that I started today. Whether it's cutting out, you know, I'll give you an example of what the challenge consists of. I think I'm going to go back and make this bigger. I'm just going to put ephemeras on one sheet so you guys have a little bit more to work with, because that to me is tiny, and I like tiny but not that tiny. I should have printed it out before I gave it to you guys, but that's like really, really tiny, and she's so pretty. We need to make her bigger. Okay, let me show you guys what we have. For 30 days, hopefully you'll be able to make a project that you can give to somebody. So tomorrow you guys are going to cut based off the measurements that I've given you guys. You're going to score and fold all the pieces. You'll select your paper. I'm using my collection, which you have it. Brit. Oh, Brit. I thought I heard Brit. I'm really ticked off now because I turned my little apartment upside down looking for my Barely art, and I guess I lost it. How did you lose your bottle of glue? And that's like a $15 bottle of glue. Anyway,
Wow.
so you're going to pick your paper tomorrow. You're going to cut, you're going to fold, and you're going to attach. So basically tomorrow, I'm going to put all the little pieces in the group, the measurement, and you're going to make this. You're going to select a color palette that you're going to choose. I'm using Mother Dearest, which is the collection that I designed. And then on day 2, we're going to make the little waterfall that goes inside, inside here. This will go right here. And then that'll be day 2. And then decide on placements throughout your folio, which I'm deciding that for you, because I mean, you can change it up however you guys want. Buy another, you'll find it right. But it's probably left it in the same the last place. You haven't used this since you moved 2 years ago? That's probably not good, especially with the cold weather.
If it's been in a warm house, it's still good.
But she hasn't used it. I mean, I haven't used my Barely Art since I moved.
May, you know those big old tubs of gesso and all of that I bought off of you 15 years ago? I still use it.
You're still using it, but that's probably because you're still stirring and shaking it up and kind of reactivating things inside. But glue, especially, I know that our glitter glue doesn't ship in the wintertime. I know this one will. This one will ship in the wintertime, but I don't know if, because it's water soluble, if it will freeze. You know what I mean? If it goes by, I don't know. Your best bet is ordering another one from Amazon. Yep, I thought I grabbed it. Darn it. Did you leave a lot of your craft stuff in your old place? Did you leave a lot of your stuff?
I probably left it at the last place.
Wow. Okay, so on day 2, which is going to be on Sunday, right? You're going to decide which coordinating papers, which that's what you're going to do. And you're going to do your inside flaps. That's day 2. And then day 3, you're going to add your magnets and your closures. So on this day, you're just going to decide. Day 2, you're just going to decide what papers you're going to use. And then day 3, you're going to put your magnets, and you're going to start decorating your base with the cardstock. Add selected designer papers on day 3. On day 4, first pocket. And first pocket can be here in this flap. You can put a pocket. You can put a pocket over here. You know, as the days progress, we'll be adding little things to it. So basically, that's every day I'm going to give you guys a little challenge just to kind of get you to do something. Whether it's something small, it doesn't have to be anything big, because honestly, my schedule is like crazy and I don't have time for big things.
I was going to say, I don't have time either.
You know, I think if we do little tiny bits and pieces here and there, that's why I said, if in my head, I can do a little bit at a time. But if you for me to sit down for a long period of time, I'll get bored. Okay.
ADHD.
ADHD, that's exactly what it is. For this one, I think I'm going to make it bigger in the group, because I think we could use it if I make it even like on here. You can add it in here. I think that'd be cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm probably going to add tags. So this is going to have more to it. Oh, cute, but I like it. And I'm going to make a bigger sheet of this. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put that there. I could probably put, we'll still use it. Waste not, want not.
It's pretty.
I like small things, but sometimes small things for me to handle, to pick up small little tiny things, I can't. I can't do small. I have to make big things.
She didn't leave too much. She said,
Oh. You're going to have to probably order yourself a bottle of Yearly Art. Now, I will have to say that this other glue that I've been using, it's also good and it doesn't warp. And it's a little cheaper. I'll show you. Now that I had to think about this one. It does not. It's for bookbinding, and we used to use this one and this one for bookbinding.
I have some of that.
Yeah. It doesn't, like, I've used it. If you put a small generous amount with a fine little tip, like when you're done with your Barely Art, I think it's like $11 for this big bottle, as opposed to like the $15, $19 for this one. This is 4 ounces, and this is what, 8 ounces, 12 ounces. And it does, if you use a fine tip, you don't want a lot, obviously. It's not going to work.
Less is more.
So, yeah. Huh?
Less is more.
Less is more, yes. Sometimes you don't want a lot of stuff on there. A lot of
Did
glue.
she bring your coffee?
I think she forgot. Nani, you know what time it is? She's like, you never tell your mother no. You hear that? You see the abuse I have to deal with? You see that?
What'd she say?
Too late to be drinking coffee. Believe that? She's saying it's too late to drink coffee. The nerves of that child.
Then why is the coffee shop still open?
Huh? She makes really good coffee. She makes this one that has
Y'all got bake tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. I was telling her, because I was trying to support her in this whole baking thing. Last week we did a lot of bake. But it's not a whole lot of money you make off of it. Especially with sourdough. You don't make a whole lot compared to the time. It's 2.5 days of work.
Joyce says she agrees with her. It's too late.
Just about. That's a lot. Miss Joyce. That's why I stay up. No, it's not that. It's menopause. My coffee has no effect in me. None whatsoever. Okay. I think we'll leave it like that. I was thinking about putting some flowers on here. It doesn't have that effect on me. It really doesn't, guys.
I like cappuccino, but they're so fattening.
Oh, God, that's like a sweet central. Then your nap has messed you up, yes. Well, and it wasn't a long nap, to be honest. I just kind of dozed off, and you know what caught me is that my phone I fell. All of a sudden I heard bloop, boop, something like that, and I'm like, what the heck was that? And it was my phone had fallen off of me because I was watching Mike from my phone, and so I looked up and I was like, oops, I fell asleep. But yeah, coffee doesn't have that effect on me at all. I can drink that right now.
I like
In fact,
our trivia that we had last week.
Oh, speaking of the trivia, Carrie, would you like to share with her what Mike said about us? Were you there, Carrie, when he was talking about us?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Mike was talking about us. They were making fun of us, Penny.
I thought it was fun. I learned some things.
It was funny, but he made fun of us. He says that we were slow. We were challenging. I thought that was funny.
Something about music.
Yeah, he says, I guess if you guys want to play something to the effect of that, and don't quote me on it because I can't remember all that he said and how he said it, but something to the fact that it was, I guess if you want to have a night of a challenging play with us because we couldn't figure out stuff.
Couldn't figure out the songs.
We couldn't figure out the songs. Caffeine never bothered me, and then wham, overnight I can't. Afternoon, really? It doesn't have that effect on me. Okay, so I am going to make some changes on that. I'm going to make a whole separate sheet with these so that they're a little bit bigger because I think bigger is prettier. And I'm going to make a tag. I didn't include a tag on this. I mean, obviously you guys can cut a tag off of your, you got a whole paper, 2 sheets to do whatever. But I'm just adding that. I will add that on. I thought that was cute though.
Mm-hmm.
That was cute. Mm-hmm. Just a little something. I don't know if you guys like those little freebies every now and then, but a freebie is good. Well, God, don't listen to my hardcore music. I don't either. I don't listen to it. Well, in all fairness, I'm not talking to you.
You don't listen to music.
I am not talking.
You don't listen to music.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Mommy, I come home from making coffee.
And you didn't make me coffee.
I made you a chai.
No, you did not.
I did make you a chai.
You did not.
I made you a. What was in that cup that you were drinking?
That is not chai. You didn't make it. Pink made this, not you. Pink made it, not you. Oh, we had another one that we did. You know what? I'm gonna have to get the scan and cut, Miss Penny.
Mm-hmm.
The scan and cut that other file that we have because that one does have that other freebie that I gave you guys had another little doohickey. I guess I can work on your album, although I do need to.
Does Mike like hardcore music?
I think a lot of, he was listening to ZZ Top, Quiet Riot, Def Leppard. I didn't listen to that. My brother loved them. My brother was a ZZ Top, Def Leppard, AC/DC,
I love
Pyro.
Loverboy.
I did not listen to any of that. I listened to Spanish music growing up. I was a hardcore Spanish music fanatic. I listened to Menudo. I listened to anything my mom listened to. That's what I listened to. And it was not. My this is one that I'm working on. This is pretty, 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 pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty.
Carrie loves Christian music.
Do you like Christian music? I used to listen to Christian music. I have a hard time with that now. We need to cut this one. We need to find, we need to probably, yeah, I think I'm going to cut this for here and make a pocket. That's a perfect border for a pocket. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Boy, the birds today, they were so, the sound of them was just so beautiful. And they were just like singing in harmony,
The birds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today it was CC wine. That one's a good one. That's a good one. Today has been raining like crazy, and at one point when I fell asleep, it thundered so hard that it scared the heck out of my dog. And he is such a scaredy cat. I thought he was
Don't
gonna.
be talking bad about my dog.
I thought he was gonna. Why do you have Emma's hands in your head? I just washed those, young lady. Now because of that, you're gonna have to go make me some coffee. It's the only way you're gonna get out.
I want to go to Schlitterbahn. Hey guys, I want to go to Schlitterbahn. Who all wants to go with me?
She wants to go to Schlitterbahn, but
I'm
she
sure
doesn't
there's some
wanna,
bikini babes up in the chat.
she doesn't want to make me any coffee.
Aw, please.
Huh? She says she comes home. Guys, I just wanted to brag to my friends of your great coffee that they need to try
I have
it.
so many customers that get on my nerves on a day-to-day basis.
I'm not one of your customers.
They look at the menu for a solid 6 minutes and they come up and they're like, I don't know what to get. You had 3 chances to think about what you wanted before coming to me. 3 chances.
She sounds like a disgruntled
Employee.
No, and then they'll be like, oh, what do you recommend? What's your favorite? I'm like, I don't know. I like the strawberry horchata. And they're like, I guess I'll get the white chocolate caramel drink. Great.
So you don't even get what she suggests.
So don't ask me for my opinion again. Please. I beg you. Or like they'll look at the menu after I close. We close at 6 p.m. They'll look at the menu. They make eye contact with our opening hours and our hours of operation. And then they pull up and then get surprised when I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, we're closed. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry, I'm closed. I don't make the hours. I just work here. Or they say they want regular size drink. What size drink? Regular. What's a regular?
How rude, Miss Cherry said. How rude.
I know.
And then she's rude to me because then she doesn't want to make me coffee.
Because you see, when a potato, tomato.
You're so rude.
And then I get taxed on my tips like crazy.
They do. They tax her hardcore on her tips.
Or like, I'll hand them the drink after asking, "Oh, do you guys want cold foam?" They're like, "No." I hand them the drink. "Oh, isn't there supposed to be like pink stuff on top?" That's the cold foam. I don't know what you expect from me. I'm sorry, guys. I asked you if you wanted it. I don't know what you want from me.
She sounds disgruntled.
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
What do you guys
You,
think? Do you think
you
she's
got to
just
go to mind reading school.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't even know what they want from me.
What do you want from me?
And they're like, "Oh wow, this place is so cute. Do you own it?" "No." "I want you to be honest with me. Do I look like I own the shop?"
Yes.
"No."
Yes. She's so angry. I had a little, help me look around my desk. I had a little plastic pouch that had all the ephemeras that I just cut out from this collection. And don't look over here because I just found it.
Okay. Look, I did my job so well.
But
Okay,
well, ladies,
Sherry.
this has been fun. But I need to get some things done. If I get everything done and I'm not tired, I will be back. If not, have a fabulous weekend. Loves and hugs. So glad to have you here, Miss Sherry. You have a good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. We're going to.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
I'm so glad you're back. Penny's back, 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 back again, again. Well, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Although
I'll be back.
three and 5/8. See, I have to turn the one light off, but then I can't see. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Muscles. We built this city on rock and roll.
Take my night medicine.
Do you guys agree that the music from back then was like better than the music from now?
Yep.
I would agree too. I think it was a lot. I think everything, the food, everything was better back then. Even the hairstyle. Remember those the outfits, the poofy sleeves that we had? There were, what do you call it? The shoulder pads. Shoulder pads. We had shoulder pads. And then you had wings in your hair. My brother used to call it wings in my hair. He says
your hair reached up to
he said he would tell me I was going to take off flying. You're so mean. Penny, I'm going to steal your book. Penny, they're going to steal your book.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This has been like a long work in progress, Miss Penny. I felt bad. I was like, oh my God, Miss Penny, I don't want you to think that I'm corrupt and scammer.
Uh-oh.
But I've legit been working like nonstop designing. Oh my God. And last night I made more design for the next collection. And it's been like I think that's why that I've been going to sleep late, because I'm up making these designs, and so it takes a lot. It's not AI generated that you can just give it a prompt and it tells, pops out something. It's more than just that.
I love them lighthouses.
Huh?
I love them lighthouses.
Oh yeah, these lights out. It's cute. See, Carla wants a collection of like by the sea kind of a deal. She's like me. She loves beachy.
Down by the sea, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home. I dare not go. For if I do, my mother would say, have you ever seen a goose kissing a moose down by
Who sings that?
Miss Rachel.
I know. Who?
It's on Miss Rachel.
Oh, Miss Rachel. Oh. Yeah. Emma hasn't been into Miss Rachel anymore. I think she's like all about Woody and
and he likes Sesame Street.
Yeah, that's her favorite. Elmo. I think she dreamed with Elmo and wakes up thinking about Elmo. Elmo? She's all about Elmo. Can we not talk about how I cut my nail?
I laughed and I laughed and I laughed.
Why?
Casey pooped.
Go tell me your story, because I got a story that Emma did to Carla, and I thought it was hilarious.
And he pulled his diaper right from the front, and he said, "Oh shit!"
He did what?
He said, "Oh shit!"
He did what? I can't understand when you're laughing.
He pulled on his diaper and he said, "Oh shit!"
How
I'm
cute!
Like, where did you learn that? He got it from Leo.
These kids are hilarious. The stuff that they be saying. Like, I'm telling.
He was like, he had his legs. He was pulling on his diaper, and he was like, "Oh shit."
I keep telling Carla the same thing. Carla, you need to be careful what you say around her, because she repeats everything. Everything.
I thought I'd die. He looked at me.
Miss Penny.
If you'd have just seen him.
Shit. Well, that's not as bad as Emma. You know what Emma did? She was in the bathtub and she pooped while in her bathtub. And she thought they were little balls and she was dunking them like this.
Oh my.
I was like, why is she doing this?
Playing with them.
She's like, I have to clean this shit out of the bathtub now. Welcome to motherhood.
Bobbing them on the head.
Oh gosh. So now, of course, she can't be lathered in the water much because of her eczema, but now she's conscious about, okay, we're just gonna hose you down because she had taken shit and then she was dumping them down like that. Oh my god. I said, well, she could have painted the walls with her shit.
Oh Lord, at least she didn't eat them
too. Right, my nephew did that. Oh my god, my nephew. Of course, it makes a lot of sense that he did that, because he had bipolar. He was diagnosed at a very young age with bipolar, and he had ADHD. First they diagnosed ADHD, and then it was bipolar by the time he was in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I go up to his crib. He went through, that boy had massive issues. He destroyed 3 playpens, a crib. I mean, he was a destroyer. Nothing
I
could
had
get
a
him
I had a
down. And
cousin
so
that went through mattresses jumping on them.
that's what my nephew would do. He would hang, but back then, you remember it had the net. It was different. They were bigger. They were big playpens, and they had the metal bars that
Right.
you kind of bent the one corners, and then, well, anyway, he would hold on and he would bounce, 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 and then the bottom was made out of wood. I don't know if you
Mm-hmm.
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
He would bounce so hard that he would break through those suckers. And so my
Mm.
mom got so tired of having to buy playpen because she was like, I need a break from this kid, because she was raising my nephew. She would flip, it was probably considered child abuse now, but she would flip the playpen upside down just
Mm-hmm.
to keep him. You would see that playpen. He would be underneath the playpen, pushing it all over the living room, all
Mm.
over the living room. My mom had a
Mm.
hard time. Well, he did
That's
the
the
same
only way
thing with.
she knew how to control him.
He was a wild kid. I mean, he flooded the kitchen by the time he was 2, almost set the house on fire before he was even 3. I mean, he was horrible.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he's got a lot of mental issues, a lot. And it all stems because his mom did in fact take drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But I
He didn't
remember,
work for FedEx, did he?
no, he didn't. He didn't work for FedEx,
Work for
thankfully.
State Farm.
Anyway, I went upstairs. My mom goes, "What's that? What's that?"
I said, or State Farm.
No, no, anywhere for any of that. He probably wouldn't pass the background check. My mom goes, "You give the baby candy?" And I said, "No." And so I go upstairs.
Oh no.
He had 2 things
Oh my gosh.
like this, and his mouth was all dark. And she says, "Who gave him chocolate?" And
Oh
as
my
I got
god.
closer, I was like,
That's not
"Oh no!" I was
chocolate.
in high school. Imagine, I was in high school. I was a senior in high school when he was born. I had just started my senior year, and I go up and I smell that shit. And I said, "That is not candy. That is shit."
Oh my god.
He had smeared that shit all over. Oh my God.
Himself and
It was,
everything else, right?
oh my God. And so he destroyed that crib. He, the the metal, what do you call that thing? The box springs for the playpen that held the mattress. He bent that from
Oh
jumping
my
so
god.
hard.
Oh my god.
So mom had to rig it, like tied up.
Right.
Um,
Just for it to
and so she
stay
just
up
get rid of that crib. Get
level.
rid of that. I'm not washing that. I'm not washing that shit. And I said, I'm not washing it either. So we took the whole plate,
Jerry's barfing.
the whole not playpen, the whole crib outside, and it was disgusting. I mean, he had shit all over the place. It was literally, it was gross.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
that kid,
Dug it out of his
that kid
diaper.
had some. That kid had massive issues. When I say massive issues, I mean he had massive issues. Poor thing. He didn't. He doesn't deserve it. No child deserves a parent that is, you know, parents. Some parents are just not meant to have kids,
Right.
And his mom was one of those parents, and my brother was no help. But Um, he is
Your
in.
mom tried though.
Yeah, she really did try. I mean, it wasn't her kids, and she had to take these kids in, and he was just 3 months old when she got custody of him. And it was hard because we would put one discipline, and then my brother would come out and change everything. So he's sitting in jail right now in South Dakota. He came out in the news too.
Oh no.
Yeah, he wasn't very smart.
Is he in trouble?
Well, yeah, because I think they were looking for him. There was a manhunt for him because he was breaking in. He was living out in the streets, I guess. He went down there with somebody, and I guess part of his comfort, I think he found security in eating. And he had a eating, like he would wake up in the middle of the night and eat food, just like it was like his security blanket, I guess. And he did that since he was a little. That's how he nearly flooded the kitchen. He had to have food, so he would sneak out and get food. But anyway, he was in South Dakota, not North Dakota. He was robbing places to get whatever he wanted to eat.
Wow. It's sad.
I know, right? It's very sad. It makes me sad, but I can't. There's nothing I can do to help him. Nothing. I mean,
Is he one of your
he's
older?
got drug issues. Huh?
Is he the oldest?
No, he's actually the youngest of. It's him. His mom had him and his one brother. He's the middle child. She had 3 kids, 2 with my brother, and
Oh, I thought
one.
you said your brother was in jail.
Yeah,
you're talking about the nephew.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're almost like my brothers because they were raised with me. I was just in high school when they were born.
Right.
But anywho,
he was born with a disadvantage, though. In all reality,
Yeah, he had a learning disability, and because of all the drugs she took, he had a learning disability. And on top of that, I mean, she wasn't a very good mom. She paid more attention to her oldest and her youngest than him. And it was pretty obvious. Anytime, like for Christmas, if she got him gifts, she would always return only his gift.
Oh
He
my
would
God.
open it up. But
he never got to keep it.
He never got to keep it. No. He never got to keep any of his gifts that she would get him. And then she wonders why he had such a hatred towards her. But yeah. Definitely not mother of the year. Not at all.
How old is he now?
I'm trying to think. He was born in September of 1990. So that makes him 30. Yeah, 36.
Yep. Sarah was 36 yesterday. Yesterday, 36 years ago, I became a mom.
Well, I take that back. He'll be 36 September 18th. He was born on my mom's birthday. And it's so funny because my mom could not stand his mother. My mom could not stand her. And the day that he was born, my mom kept, it was always question on whether or not he was my brother's child. And so the day he was born, my brother called my mom and said, hey, she just had the baby. And my mom says, oh, hell no, not my birthday. But yeah. And she always said she was going to make sure she was there until he turned 18. And then after that, she would let him go. And she died a month after he turned 18. So, yeah. I'm
Your
thinking
mom?
Yeah, mom died. She died a month after he turned 18 because he was born on her birthday. She turned 59 and he turned 18.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
She did her part.
Huh?
She did her part though, didn't she?
Yeah, she said she was gonna stay long. She was gonna make sure that she was there to watch them, watch them to be grown men. Thinking some of these I can trim down. They're so huge. And I had already cut these out, so we're gonna cut these. But he had a disadvantage because of his mother being a drug addict, his father being a drug addict.
It does something to the brain.
Not a good start. Not a good start. And then his other brother, he was the one. I don't know if you guys remember the story I told you guys that I was on Facebook, and one of my my friends from Facebook said, I can't believe this guy. Look what he did. He's such an idiot. How could he go into a liquor store and rob it and leave behind his driver's license? And I'm like, who is this? I looked and it was my nephew. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, that's sad.
So I said to her, can you please take that post? Can you please take that post down? That's my nephew. Yeah. That was pretty sad. I'm just going to recycle these little cards.
He had robbed a liquor store, huh?
He had robbed a liquor store. Yeah. He wasn't very smart, but he robbed a liquor store. He did like 10 years in the for robbing a 10, 12 years, I think, for robbing the liquor store in Smyrna and leaving his driver's license there. Like, oh my God, child. You're definitely not the smartest one in the bunch. After he robs it, he asks the girl for something, and I guess he left his driver's. She asked for his ID. He gave it to her like a dumbass. That's one. Let's trim you. Well, guys, are you guys getting tired, ready to go to sleep?
Yep.
I am too. I'm actually tired.
I am too.
Well, if you guys want, I know Bonnie doesn't have to work at all tomorrow. We can actually do that second part tomorrow live if you guys want. We'll just focus on that, not talk about anything else. I mean, we can joke around, but I mean, we'll focus on. Huh?
We can.
We're playing.
We can. I said we can.
Oh, we can. Oh. I said we playing. Yeah, I don't have anything. Eric's not here either. And Nani's not working tomorrow. So if you guys want, we can get together tomorrow and do that other part of that, I will post measurements so you guys can get that done. I feel like I'm coming down with something, like my throat's hurting, and I don't know if it's allergies, but I can feel it in my throat.
You need coffee.
I need coffee, probably. Yeah, probably. Well, although I've had 2 cups today. But no, I feel it in my throat. Like I can feel my throat itchy.
That's allergies.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's allergies. That
Well, I'm supposed to go over and eat dinner at Sierra's tomorrow night.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not sure what time yet.
Well, if we do it.
And then Sunday I got that funeral.
Yeah, that's right. You told me your pastor's wife. What did she die from?
Dementia.
Oh, how old was she?
86, I think.
Oh, she was up in age.
Yeah.
Hope it's just allergies. Yeah, I hope so too, because I don't normally feel like, but I just feel like my throat and my nose, like I can feel the congestion. And I'm
Oh no.
Yeah, like I can feel it in my nose.
You better take some zinc tonight.
Yeah, I feel it in my nose and my throat. And in my eyes earlier today, I felt a little like scratchy. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's allergies.
It sounds like allergies though, don't it?
Yeah, it could be because of the rain and all the. Anyway, so let's figure out what time what time are you going to dinner?
I don't know yet.
It'd be in the evening.
You can go on and do it, and I can click on every once in a while, just Yeah.
Well, I can go live and
show them
with the ladies. Yeah. What time tomorrow is good for you guys that are here, Carrie and Miss Joyce and Nana? What time would be good? I don't have anything pending tomorrow. You guys take advantage because tomorrow Eric's not here and I don't have to be anywhere. Finally, I get a break. Like I get a day of break of not doing anything.
Let's hear it, girls. Let's hear it for the boys.
I'm probably going to get up early, fix that digital. And before I go to bed, I need to put the link. Anytime is fine for me. So you're an hour ahead of me. Is afternoon better? See, I can feel it in my nose. I don't know if you guys can hear I feel congested. I never know, so I'll just try to catch if I can. Okay. Well, we can definitely. I don't know, Miss Penny, if you like the hat.
Surely I should be home by 9. The same time.
Miss Penny, I got a question. All right. See, it has a little hat. Is that feminine for you, or do you want this one?
I like that lighthouse.
The lighthouse, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this is too feminine. These are basically contingent upon mom, so I'll try to pop in when I can. Well, how's 4? Give me time to do something here in the house because I cleaned the bathroom today. I don't have really anything, but I do want to. It's 5 o'clock Eastern. I know you'll probably be going to dinner.
I can always catch you though.
But it's either 5 o'clock or maybe 3, which is 4 o'clock your time. Not too early because I know I want to try to get at least the kitchen scrubbed. I already cleaned my bathroom.
George says okay.
Okay, so 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock your time?
Yeah.
All right. You can do that. I don't have anything, like I said, I don't have anything pending, which is a good thing for me since I don't have anything going on. And then I can finish giving you guys those measurements and we can go over together. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I mean, the live, I think it'd be better if I do those 30-day challenge live. I just hate recording.
Yeah, just do like an hour or 30 minutes.
Yeah. An hour, 30 minutes. Yeah, because I hate recording. I don't know what it is. I cringe I grind my teeth.
Well, then don't do it because you'll get burnt out. Especially when it's something you don't like doing.
Yeah, I know. But I have to push myself because it's good for stimulating your brain. And that's what I need to do.
But there's a way that you can do it without having to cringe, though.
I know. It's the editing. I mean, I don't mind doing videos. I hate editing. I hate the editing part. All right, so let's do that. Let's meet up tomorrow at 4 Central. And then I'll give you guys the measurements again. You guys gather your papers. 110 cardstock is what I recommend. And then we'll go from there. And then after we finish that, I will continue to work because I need to push myself. That's important.
You need to go to bed.
I need to go to bed. Yes, I need to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed now. I'm feeling kind of like my throat hurting.
Thanks, everybody, for coming.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 Central, 5 Eastern, 3 Mountain, 2 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow here, and we'll go over again the measurements. Bye, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.